Hello everyone, I've got a new theory for you guys. This one's for Taeyeon's I Got Love. And let me tell ya, I got love for Taeyeon's song and music video. The cinematography, the vocals, the settings, everything about it is amazing. But I get the feeling there's something more to this music video than look out how cool Taeyeon is. So in this video I'm going to be taking a look at some of the symbols that we can see in this video to determine if there's a greater meaning. Of course, the most obvious symbol here is that of the diamond, both a many-faceted object and a many-faceted metaphor. It can stand for a lot of different things: strength, endurance, purity, refinement, radiance, and eternal love. This video mainly focuses on the inspection of diamonds, deciding if they are real or an imitation. There are a lot of ways to do this. Simple ones like drawing a line on a piece of paper and looking to see if you can spot it through the diamond, and complicated ones like using UV radiation or electric conductivity. We seem to be pretty obsessed with deciding whether a diamond is real or fake. In fact, diamonds generally would go under a lot of scrutiny, from the intense process of shaping them into a near-perfect form to the aforementioned inspection. Kinda sounds like the K-pop industry. If a K-pop artist passes their auditions, which is hard enough, they usually train with the company for about 2 to 5 years, in Taeyeon's case 3, but sometimes as long as a decade or even more. Then they may or may not get accepted to be part of a group or solo project. Then their debut's gotta go well. Then there's promotions and variety shows and more training and more promotions, and this whole time everyone from managers to fans to critics are watching out to see if the K-pop star makes any mistakes. What I drew from all this is that while the diamond stands for many different things, in this video it primarily stands for the self. But there's not just one diamond, there are many different smaller ones as well. I see these as being like different sides of Taeyeon, which is supported by the fact that we do see many different sides. There's a dark and intense side, a vibrant and colorful side, a queen-like and regal side, a jaded yet rebellious side, a poised and somewhat spunky side, and a calm and shy side. Certain sides also oppose each other and represent different conflicts. For the light and dark sides, it's just that, light versus dark, whether that apply to attitude or simply a choice in aesthetics. The regal and jaded sides show a conflict of cooperation versus rebellion. Does Taeyeon go along with what's asked and expected of her, or does she challenge it and fight back? Finally, the poised and shy sides show a conflict of external versus internal image. One looks like she's ready to be interviewed for a variety show, while the other shies away from the camera at every chance she gets. And this Taeyeon is Taeyeon, the sum of all these sides to her personality and much more. Just like this shot in the video, where lots of small diamonds come together into a single mass, a unique and complex true self. But that's not exactly what the entertainment industry is interested in. What they're looking for are ways to make the artist more marketable. This means a simple mode of presentation, an easy box or label. So the diamond inspectors don't really bother looking at the large diamond. In fact, when they do, they can't get much from it. So they examine the smaller sides and choose whichever works best for them at that time. If the artist gets a say here, it's not much. Ultimately, it comes down to the record label. And having her external identity chosen for her is causing Taeyeon's internal self to go under a lot of stress in this video, glitching up at various points and running away from the camera. When she takes a look in the mirror, she doesn't seem happy with what she sees. And she isn't alone in this little mind space, the various diamond inspectors are there as well. Eventually, the inspectors seem to choose one side, the one that they spend the most time around and that gets the most footage at the end of the video. And that's the dark side. Makes sense because this is a dark concept Taeyeon is doing, and there's a good chance that was chosen for her. But does that make this a sad ending? Another perpetuation of an awful cycle? It certainly seems that way, but I feel like there's a little bit of hope at the end of the video. Because when Taeyeon is in that room with the mirrors that represent all the different facets of herself, she turns away and walks off. The final shot is of her taking the diamond that represents her true self and walking away with it, claiming it for her own. So the producers and the fans and the critics and the media and all of that, they'll keep doing what they're doing, choosing different concepts and images and boxing Taeyeon into whatever box they want to. But it seems like Taeyeon's found a little bit of peace in that she's detached from those facets and images because now she knows that they don't define her. She's found her full and whole self, which I think is a very nice ending to this video. Now, is this what SM intended? Probably not. But when I watched the video, I couldn't help but see that theme over and over again of the analysis and perfection and different sides to the personality. And this is just my interpretation of the video. I haven't watched any other theories like I did for my last one. But I did put a lot of thought into this, as I did with the last theory, and I hope everyone enjoys it. And again, thank you so much for watching.